Hi, I'm David at Deep Space Lighting. I'm going to talk to you today about a simple modification that you can do on your truck, particularly a Volvo second generation VNL, to make this little side marker light flash with your turn signal. All it takes is cutting and reconnecting one wire, and then this will flash with the turn signal when the headlights are off, and it'll alternate flash when the headlights are on. First, let's take a look at what the light looks like now when we use our turn signal. You can see just a little bit here, the turn signal is flashing, but the marker light is not. That's a little bit of a problem. It meets all the lighting standards, but it's not ideal because somebody sitting next to you in traffic, the lane next to you, whatever, can't see that you're intending to turn very well. So let's open up the hood and get started. Alright, so here we are looking at the back of the headlight on the Volvo truck. Right down here, we have the marker bulb. And if we look up in the top here, just a little bit, right here we have the turn signal bulb. I'm going to pull both of those out so we can see what we're doing. Both of them are a counterclockwise turn to unlock, and then they pull out. There's the marker light. And there we have the turn signal. See that flashing. So how is this going to work? We're going to use what's called a floating ground. By doing this kind of a circuit, we flow power through the parking light filament to ground when we're operating the turn signal with the headlights off. And when we have the headlights on, power from the turn signal circuit interrupts power to the bulb for the side marker light. All we have to do to make that work is we're going to disconnect this ground wire, the white wire on the marker light, and connect it to the power wire for the turn signal filament, which is green with a red stripe on it. Okay, let's get started. You need a pair of wire strippers and cutters, and a pair of terminal crimpers for insulated terminals, and one insulated butt splice. Let's turn off power and get to work. So the first thing we're going to do is cut the ground wire for the side marker light bulb. Follow it up here. And cut it as close to the splice as we can. Alright. And then we're going to cut the green and red wire back here as well. Strip all three ends. We'll take the insulated terminal crimpers, get our butt splice ready to go. Feed in one end of the green wire, crimp it in place, and then take both the white and the green and red wires, get them lined up here. Both into the splice. crimp. And before we heat shrink it, we'll make sure everything works. So there we have the marker lights on. Both lights come on like they should. When we turn on our turn signal, you'll see that they alternate. If we turn off the headlights and just use the turn signal, they both flash together. Which is exactly what we're after. So now we'll just put the bulbs back in place, heat shrink our connection, and we're all done. Alright, so now we'll close the hood. There's just the marker lights. There's marker lights with the turn signal. We turn off the lights. The light's still flashing. There you can see it in operation with the hood all closed up. You can also see the deep space lighting headlight install and the deep space lighting LED fog lights on this truck. If you don't have them, get them on our site, and if you need any help with the modification for the side marker light, let us know. Thanks.